So sometimes you're going to be presented with a shape such as this in front of us, and don't be intimidated. You're still going to be able to find the area and perimeter just like you always do. Things are just going to look a little bit different, and they might call it something like an irregular polygon, or maybe they even call it a composite figure. Whatever they call it, we're still going to be doing the same thing. Sometimes they even have the nerve to like hide one of the dimensions from you. Like, what's that about? Why aren't you telling me what that side length is? Don't worry, we can figure it out. Check out where your side length is. You're going to be able to use other lines to help you figure out how much that side length is. So look here, which lines do you see that are lined up with our missing side length? Well, first, I'm looking at this 7 meters. Okay, that gold line right there that I got highlighted for you, it lines up perfectly with our missing blue line. And so if we imagine that it was right next to it, that gold line takes up that top half of it, but we still need the bottom half of that blue line. And where does that seem to line up with? Well, check this out. This little purple section I just highlighted right here, it's gonna fill in that remaining gap that we don't know for our missing side length. So in other words, our missing blue line is the same thing as our gold line combined with our purple line. So if we just combine those two together, we should be able to find our missing side length. So short side plus short side equals long side. 7 meters plus 5 meters, that's gonna be 12 meters right there. Just like that, we find the missing side length. Take that, whoever was hiding the side length from us, whatever. So now we're going to be looking at what's the perimeter. Well, good news here, ladies and gentlemen. The perimeter is going to be just the same as you always have done. You're going to be finding the total of all side lengths. In the perimeter, you just add up all the sides, right? I don't care what shape it is. That's all you're going to do. So don't let this shape fool you. We're really just going to be doing 5 meters plus 7 meters plus 10 meters plus 5 meters again plus 15 plus 12. And that's the whole thing. So we're just adding up all the side lengths. You got 54. So it's going to be 54 meters. And now remember in perimeter, the unit is just going to be units. So for meters, it's just meters, right? 5 meters plus 7 meters, that's just 12 meters. We're just adding up meters all the way around. So whatever your unit is, just that, not like square units or anything. Now for area, for area, we got like a bonus step that we need to take care of. Now, different than perimeter, area actually is measured in square units, so keep that in mind. We're measuring in square units here, but since we know our unit is meters, we're gonna measure in square meters. So just keep that in the back of your mind as we work on this. Now, you may have heard the formula, area equals length times width. Now that formula is actually specific for rectangles, and this shape right here is no rectangle. But good news, we can actually partition this shape into rectangles. Rectangles! And now we just solve as normal. We can find the area of each of these rectangles. I'm gonna highlight this one on the right so we can focus on that one. So this blue rectangle we have here, let's just do length times width. What's my length and what's my width of this blue rectangle? Now don't be confused by this 15 that you see right here. This 15 meters, that measures from here all the way to here. But this rectangle doesn't go that far. This rectangle only goes from here to here. So that's not the full 15 meters. So then what's my length and my width? Oh, look, right up here. It's 10 meters long, 5 meters wide. So I know what my length and my width is. Area equals length times width, which means area equals 10 meters times 5 meters. And from here, 10 times 5, that's just 50. So I know the area of the blue rectangle is 50 square meters. That's not our final answer because we still didn't find the section over here. We'll call this the green section. So just like before, we're gonna need to find the length and the width of this green section because we know area is length times width. Oh, sorry about that. You're gonna have to like turn your head to the side, I guess. I don't know. So what's my length and my width for this green section? Once again, don't be confused by extra numbers. This 7 meters only measures from here to here. We need to go from here all the way down, because this green rectangle, it goes all the way down. Oh, look at this, 12 meters right here. So just like that, I know that it's 12 meters long and look, 5 meters wide. So it looks like I'm going to be multiplying 12 meters times 5 meters. And 12 times 5, that's just going to be 60. So 60 square meters is the area, not of the whole thing, but of the green section. So now that I know, hey, the green section is 60 square meters and the blue section is 50 square meters, I can just combine those two together to get the total area of the whole thing. Because this shape that we have here is just two rectangles combined. So let's just take the two areas and combine them. It's going to be 110 square meters. And hey, we already said we knew our answer was going to be in square meters because area is measured in square units and these are meters, so it's square meters.